What's up, Libra? Welcome to your reading. We're going to see what's going on with you, what you need to know right now for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. If you're interested in getting a private reading with me, the info is in the description box down below. And just so you know, I'm doing this reading on the 8th of June. We're going to see what's going on for this next month, whenever you come across this, okay? Time ain't real. I had someone comment the other day, be like, I don't trust this reading because it doesn't have a time stamp. Time isn't real. It's man-made, y'all. This could resonate a year from now, 6 months from now. You might find a reading from my channel like a couple of years ago. It might resonate with you, all right? It's just energy. We're just looking into the energy. So anyways, let's see what's going on with you. Boundaries. It's your first card out. What's going on with Libra? Rock bottom. This card also wants to speak. What is it? Love. Oh, rock bottom and love together. What's going on, Libra? We have signs with humility, calling out on top of boundaries. And then we also have laughter. Okay, awakening, anger management, and counseling. Okay, we've got a lot to work with right now. It's your time. Your time has come. Divine timing is a massive factor that's playing out for you. Whatever your situation is, whoever, whatever the matter may be, divine timing is a significant part to play. Okay, so first of all, boundaries is your first card out. You may have had to set a boundary with someone or someone set a boundary with you, okay? Now we're seeing this play out in a way where there's some sort of split or separation. There seems to be some sort of distance that's been created, okay? And you may not be super happy about that. We have rock bottom with love. So you may feel like you are at a trying, challenging time with somebody that you love. You feel like you guys are oceans apart. You may feel like you're starting over, and it just, there's these signs that you're seeing, and it could be confusing, and it could be, it's like you're getting mixed signals, and maybe you're feeling a little like foolish, or just like you just don't know which way to go. You don't know whether you should run towards love or run away from it for some of you. Shit. Boundaries and rock bottom. There could be someone that's expecting you to pull them out of the darkness, pull them out of their own problems, challenges, you know, and at the end of the day, we love someone, you care about them, but you have to take care of you. They have to take care of themselves. Otherwise, things lead to codependencies, and that can be very, very toxic and unhealthy. So you're like, do I take the risky path? Do I take the safe path? What do I do? How do I handle this? Just be open. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if this is emotional, even if this feels very awkward or tense, it's like both these cards, we got birds, right? Double bird. Communication is highlighted here. I feel like this is also saying the need to listen. Get better at listening to yourself, get better at listening to the signs, like listening to your inner knowing. Deep down in your core, you know what's best for you. Let's see. Laughter, awakening, counseling, and anger management. So you could laugh or you could cry. You know, maybe you do both. But laughter and awakening, it's like there's some sort of energy within you, within your spirit, that seems to be like lightening up. especially after just like a lot of planning, a lot of writing, a lot of talking, a lot of thinking, a lot of texting, a lot of speaking, a lot of talking, like, and just, it just, where is this going? Anger management with counseling. Like, people are, maybe this is couples counseling. You and your partner maybe going to some sort of therapist, sitting down, having these sessions, or even if there isn't like a counselor, but it's just like you and this person trying to like work things out, but it's like you're just clashing. Maybe there's a breakthrough here with awakening and laughter where it's like, yo, we're on this fucking floating rock. We're just being assholes. You take accountability, I take accountability. Maybe we can sort through this. But still, boundaries, so important. And you have to be honest with yourself of like, if this is dragging you down, if this is negatively affecting you, your overall well-being, you know, there's so many different ways, so many different directions that this could take you. It could take you to rock bottom, or it could take you to the tip top where you're just laughing and in complete harmony and joyful, jumping up and down and just truly fulfilled. It's like truly alive. But I don't know, I see like you could be needing to get some sort of help or therapy or something that's going to help you heal your toxic side, your toxic traits, your triggers, your wounds, wherever that you have been suppressing anger or resentment to yourself, to others throughout your, you know, your experience on life, on earth, throughout life, right? Childhood, teenage years, young adult years, whatever anger that you never fully allowed yourself to expel or to get out, and you just had to like push it down. I feel like it's kind of erupting if it hasn't already. So there's this need for you to like study it, look at it, face it, feel it, confront it. And when you do so, it just, there's this huge awakening and this realization, and it just feels like the dark clouds have shifted and lifted, and now the sun shines and just feels more back in alignment with your truth. So I don't know if this is just all being stirred up because of some sort of boundary that was put in place or some sort of shakeup in a relationship. I don't know if you're currently at rock bottom and you meet the love of your life and you're like, holy fuck, this could be the one. I never thought this was possible. I thought, you know, maybe you made a boundary with yourself. I'm never gonna, you know, fall in love again, or I need to be single for blah, 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 however many years, months, or I need to fully heal before I can move on to someone new, or like whatever, like rule that you put in place. Maybe it's not serving you. Maybe that's an excuse. And maybe rock bottom to love, it's like you had to, I'm trying to come up with some cheesy saying on the spot, but it's not coming to me. But something like you had to hit rock bottom to experience, what would you say the opposite of rock bottom is? Like tip top, right? Yeah, the top of the mountain. You had to hit rock bottom to experience, I don't know, I can't come up with something snazzy. Like, I just can't. Comment down below your own phrase and I'll steal it. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to steal it. I'll give you credit next time. Yeah. Whew. What's in the air? Crazy stuff going on. June is a crazy time. Or whenever you come across this, crazy times in the skies. Okay. What else is going on for Libra? This might be related. This might not. Whatever you need to know, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Show me clearly. What do my Libras need to know right now? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Sound of Cups. Yeah, that is kind of given the rock bottom card from earlier. 5 of Pentacles. There's not a whole lot you can gain from this situation. I'm going to be completely honest. 7 of Cups at the bottom. You're like trying to figure out why, how did I end up here? We have the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah. This is kind of like where you're analyzing a situation and you seem to be looking at this from like bird's eye view, trying to understand whoever else is involved, their perspective, their, you know, you're like trying to find a solution. You're trying to problem solve. But is it a problem that's meant to be solved? Is it even your responsibility? So someone might be asking you for money, a place to stay. Can I borrow your car? Can you do something for me? And 5 of Pentacles to 7 of Cups, you just, I don't know if there's anything that you can really do to make this situation much better. Like, maybe you can emotionally soothe, but like, emotions isn't gonna pay the bills, right? You know, this isn't, I'm like, what else am I getting from this? This is complex. You're trying to figure out how to build a bridge. So, you know, with the boundaries card, right? There's this whole separation, the ground is split. I'm drawn to this bridge with the Emperor, be like, don't worry, I got a plan. I might be delusional. I might be a little, you know, this might be out of this world. I might be kind of crazy, but I can make something come out of this. Well, let's see. Let's see what are you going to make out of this. But yeah, 5 Pentacles can also represent like a loss, separation. Someone maybe is going through a tough time with their health. I don't really read for health sort of stuff, but 5 Pentacles does touch on that. But yeah, there's no gain here. So we have these 3 cards: 2 of Swords, Empress, and Strength. Well, the only choice is to push forwards. The only choice is to stay strong. The only choice is to continue to expand. And Empress is representing fertility, new life, new experience. It might be a bit uncomfortable here, but with strength, with your patience, with your determination, and trust within yourself and your ability, I do see this gradually improving. Okay. You do have a decision to make, right? Whatever this decision is, you could be on the fence about it. Again, that's kind of going back to what we saw with the 7 of Cups and the 5 Pentacles. What do I do? How do I move forwards? I'm confused. I feel a little lost, uncertain, unsure. It's kind of what we saw earlier with humility and signs. It's like, do I take the risky path? Do I take the safe path? Like, what's the right direction? What do? I don't know, man. Whew. So then the Empress and Strength, this is really saying like, you're so close to like this new life, birthing some sort of new experience, new reality, like new level, right? You're like on the verge, you're on the cusp of whatever this, well, what is this? I don't know. We're going to see as we continue, to be honest, because like, but it's something that actually shows growth and ability. 5 Pentacles, you can't grow shit here. It's giving loss. This is at a loss right now, but you can turn this into some sort of win. How? It's coming down to a choice that you're making. What is this choice? Let's see. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, 5 of Swords. And then the 6 of Swords. It's like running right into battle. Oh, 5 of Wands running right into battle. What are you doing? Who are you dealing with? What's rushing right on into battle. You're like, I'm not gonna quit without a fight. Okay, so you're determined. You're determined. You're wanting to prove yourself or prove your points. Knight of Cups, he's romantic, he's charismatic, he's passionate, he's loving, he's a dreamer, he's a believer, he's very sensitive, very tapped into his heart and what lights him up. Knight of Wands, someone who is very charming and they go after what they desire. Now their mind, whatever they desire kind of changes. They can be a little fleeting. They go all in, but as soon as they run out of steam or interest, they kind of remove themselves. So it's like, how invested are you in this? Because Knight of Wands to the Five of Swords. It's like you're trying to prove yourself to someone, or you're trying to prove a point here. But the Five of Wands brings in like conflict, chaos, destruction, arguing. It's like competitiveness. It's petty games. It's childish. It's messy, dramatic, and is it worth this? Ego battles. So this feels like, is this connected to the anger that you're feeling towards the situation? Is this something you may need some sort of counseling or therapy on, or, you know, just observing yourself of, why am I chasing after something that is clearly creating a lot of disruption and chaos? Because look, the next cards, Six of Swords to the Five of Wands. So why are you fighting for this? You're fighting for this. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I see you fighting for this. Or it's like you're in the thick of it, my friend. You're in the thick of it. And what lies ahead is stormy waters. But guess what? What's that saying? More of the sayings. Something about like sailors and stormy water. You know, a good sailor sails stormy waters. That's what makes a good sailor. Some shit like that. I don't know. Again, it's not something, I don't speak like that. But it's wise wisdom that's gained through experiences that are challenging, but they change you and they help you grow. Such as the Empress. Through difficult times, create strength. That's exactly what's happening here. Which is the Strength card, right? So you're like going fully into this. You're fully embracing this. Okay. And so you're like, bring it on. Let me move these cards over. Okay. Show me clearly. We have the Three of Cups. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Two of Wands at the bottom, right? So it keeps coming down to you and a choice that you end up making. But there is something to celebrate. There is something to enjoy. There is something to, you know, take pleasure in. Three of Cups. This is normally where we share experiences with people that we love, people we admire, people that make us feel good and they feel good, and we just bounce off each other's energy and things are flowing easily and effortlessly. So you do have a decision though, Two of Wands, the World, and the Eight of Swords, probably to leave something behind. And that Eight of Swords, the thought of leaving this behind terrifies you. Let's see here. You have to obviously choose the path that's going to make you the happiest in the long term, in the bigger picture. And maybe there's that voice in the back of your mind being like, well, what if this is all that I can't even get the fucking words out. What if this is as good as it's gonna get? What if there's nothing better out there? What if? And guess what? That is falling back into that lack mindset, which Five of Pentacles is the lack mindset. Like, it's, I don't have enough. I gotta hoard. I gotta cling on. This is the only time I'm ever gonna experience this emotion, this love, this money. Like, I gotta cling on. Otherwise, like, everything's just gonna fall apart. No, that is not the truth. But so Eight of Swords to the Two of Wands, it's just like analyst paralysis. You're overthinking. You're convincing yourself reasons why you shouldn't do what you know deep down you should be doing, or, you know, again, we have the Lovers underneath that. So that's a decision. It's a commitment. It's a choice. And this could very well be connected to a Gemini, someone with Gemini placements, or someone that you perceive to have a soul connection with, some sort of deep spiritual connection / lessons that you're learning from each other. But look at underneath that, Ten of Swords. So most likely it's about ending something or walking away from something that's not serving you, or like the contract is up. Contract is over. Contract has been completed. Queen of Swords is underneath that, which is your energy. Okay. Show me clearly what's going on for Libra, where this is going. The Two of Wands coming right back out. She's back. What are you gonna choose? What you gonna choose? Eight of Pentacles. You're like, I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna make this decision. I'm gonna put in the effort. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Hermit. See, the thing is, I see you putting, so you're making a decision to put in more effort, put in more energy. You're like, I gotta just stay consistent. And hey, maybe that's the case, right? Five of Pentacles, you gotta stick it out, you gotta push. This is like finances. You gotta keep, if you've lost your job, you're looking for new income, employment, you gotta keep putting yourself out there, you gotta keep trying, you gotta keep pushing, you can't quit, you can't give up. Anyway, so Two of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles, you're making a decision to invest more, to apply yourself, to show up consistently every single day. There's the Four of Swords, which could be saying here, I'm getting a couple things from this. The work-life balance between rest and relax, and then know when it's time to put in the effort and show up. Like, there needs to be the balance, but I also feel like you put in this energy, you invest, then you take a step back, you sleep on it and see what comes out of it. But then what comes out of it, Three of Pentacles reverse, is this really supporting you? Three of Pentacles reverse is not supportive energy. So is this someone that's not being a team player? If you're collaborating with somebody, if you are, like, someone's just withdrawn, like Three of Pentacles to the Four of Swords, if this is representing a person, whether it be you or someone else, this is someone that's withdrawn and they're not putting in any effort or any energy at all. Let's see, what else? We have the Hermit and then the Page of Cups. Yeah, so someone's just kind of like in their own world, in their own bubble. Maybe it's somebody with Virgo placements, thinking about what they want to say, really just processing their own inner world, their own inner emotions. Yeah, Five of Cups. This is someone that's just like sorting through their feelings right now. Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles reverse. Something's just, it's like saying to take a break from something, even if it's just temporary break. Yeah. So I think that's what this Two of Wands is. You're making a decision to backtrack and pull back some energy from putting in blood, sweat, and tears, like all this energy, all this time. And now you're like, you know what? I need a break from this, or I need to recharge. I need to recalibrate, because clearly this isn't working the way I feel it should. Or, you don't have to force it. You shouldn't have to push it. Whatever is meant for you, you don't have to force. Like, really, it's like you're trying to pry it open. Like, dude, you're gonna, like, hurt yourself or break something. Like, just get a different tool or just take a break. Come back to this later. Do we have a card? No, we don't. Anything else for Libra? So Tower fell out on top of the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Page of Swords in the reverse. Maybe it was some sort of shocking information or news, or somebody wasn't being honest and then truth came out, or yeah, let's see what's that. Oh, I think my deck's actually upside down. It is. But okay, let's just talk about this Tower and I'll pull some more. But so the Tower falling out on the Two of Swords and this Five of Pentacles. So it's a decision you had to make. There's nothing you could have done to avoid this. There's something here, this loss, this ending, this situation that is unable to develop or grow. It's not sustainable. The Tower coming out says there's not a whole lot you can do besides surrender and get the fuck out of the way. Get the fuck out of Dodge. I'm not laughing, but it just, yeah, this is is some surprises, that's for sure. I don't really think you saw this coming or were expecting this. I guess we should clarify, right? Guess we probably should. Let me feel this. Oh yeah, we'll use this one. Okay. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. Like, just looking at the cards, you do get a temporary relief or temporary break from whatever this is. There's something that takes your mind off of this, but then you're still going to have to make a decision. You're like, Two of Swords, I don't have all the information. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. I don't know. And then you have like a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather. And then once you're more in alignment, back in center, back in your drive, then you're still going to have to make a choice. But now the path has become clear. So just saying. Five of Pentacles. What is this Five of Pentacles? Look, the Tower is at the bottom. So this was definitely a shake-up to your foundation, shake-up to maybe your work or whatever this is, maybe affects the way that you work, how you show up, doing your duties. Magician reverse. So you're questioning everything, right? Questioning, where do I go? What do I do? Which direction do I take? You know, this card from earlier, the signs. You're seeing signs, synchronicities, having these auspicious dreams, but you're still confused, or you know, it's like universe is testing you, spirit, higher self, God testing you. You literally Judgment with a Magician in the reverse saying, listen up. Five of Pentacles. What is this Five of Pentacles situation for a Libra? The Moon. It's not completely, I'm just going to take it up, right? It didn't come out in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. This is telling me it's something that's been established for a while, months, if not years. Nine of Pentacles. This comes down to your personal independence and freedom. Something here is being illuminated that's revealing a part of yourself that you weren't ready to face or confront until now. All right. So however you're dealing with whatever this is, whatever that's transpiring, whether it's about your job, whether it's about a relationship, family, platonic, romantic, whatever the heck, this is revealing something about you. Some sort of blockage here that you've had for a while. And it is showing you to choose yourself, to invest in your own stability, your own money, your own resources, to have more trust in your intuition. Okay, because I don't know, whoever I'm connecting to, you have such a strong intuition, but it's like you ignore it, or you're seeking confirmation from the outside, which I get it, I understand, but at the same time, like, in order to really trust and hone into your intuition, you have to use it. It's like a muscle. You got to practice it, and you need to honor it the first time, not the second, not the fifth, not the 10th. The first time you get that gut instinct, your stomach drops to your ass, whatever the fuck. Everyone experiences differently. You have to listen to it. I think that is what this is just showing you. The vibes don't lie. Magician, reverse in the Moon. Yeah, this just feels like self-doubt. Something that you had doubts about. And High Priestess reverse, Queen of Pentacles, the World. It's just something that can't continue. Something that's not sustainable or long-lasting, or is able to give you what you desire for the long term. But you might see Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You might give this some more time, but I still see it's up in the air. Two of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Something about this isn't the most secure or stable. All right, if this is a job that you're currently at, I don't know if you're going to be here for like the long term, like maybe the next couple of months or so, but you might be changing paths, right? Or that might be a choice you're considering, like, you know, it pays the bills for now, but I gotta do better. I gotta do more for myself, or something like that. Okay. And what was this Tower? Like this shakeup? What was this shakeup that resulted in some sort of loss? Like, again, Five of Pentacles, so Nine of Pentacles. You might see this as a loss right now, but I'm seeing this as like something you're gonna be gaining from in a couple of months. Like, I don't think this is gonna be something you bounce back from immediately, especially if it's money, but you can get the money back. You can't get time back, but it's fine. All right, Town of the Tower. Wheel of Fortune. Well, it's changes that had to take place. This had to push you. This is now creating this momentum. It kind of light the fire under your ass, right? Tell me about this Tower. The Chariot. This light the fire under your ass, and the Queen of Swords, and the Hierophant. Okay, this is highlighting like a change in your commitments, end of a contract. Maybe you're going through a divorce, a separation. This woke you up and realized, I gotta get my shit together. Or the Queen of Swords, right? She's tough, she's fierce, she's strong, she asserts herself, she sets those boundaries, and if they aren't respected, she walks away. She does not tolerate, she does not make excuses, she doesn't feel sorry for whoever else, like, she just sees the facts, black and white. Very logical energy. That's your energy, by the way. It is Libra. So, this Tower had to happen because it's pushing you forwards, adding structure, adding more discipline to your routine, to your life, to your plans. Like, I don't know, it just feels like this had to happen. And the Hierophant always is about like your wisdom, right? Your wisdom is information. It's like just gaining more knowledge. 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. And again, this could have been taking place within a live-in situation. Maybe it's someone you have kids with. But something about this was dysfunctional. Look, Devil, 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords. And this is supposed to be in a 10 of Cups, like a happy home, happy life. Everybody's celebrating each other, supporting each other, uplifting each other, here for each other. This should be a healthy, loving energy, but it isn't. Or once upon a time it was, but now look at what happened. There's chaos, there's destruction, there's competition, there's arguing, name calling, bashing each other, trying to come up top and be better than the rest. Or it's so, a lot of suffering, a lot of chaos, a lot of nonsense. That's not harmonious. No, the fuck it ain't. This ain't no happy house, happy. Like, the fuck's this? Oh my God. So, that makes sense why Boundaries was your first card that came out. Maybe you're feeling isolated. Maybe you're feeling alone. Maybe you're feeling like, feeling like an empty void. Anyways, okay, where we at? We had to wrap this up. Shit, I've been talking. It's already 33 minutes. Let's take a look into the Empress and Strength. Just a quick clarify. Empress and Strength for Libra. 5 of Swords with the Fool. See, because why are you jumping right back on the thing that just harmed you? This isn't... Look, we have Strength underneath that. 3 of Cups. Oh, you going right back here, huh? You going right back. No judgment. There's no judgment. I've been there myself. I've been there. I get it. I'm not perfect either. So, taking the jump right back on in... You're like, this time will be different. This time is going to be the change. This time, I know better. 5 of Swords. You're trying to prove a point. There's still this game that you see. You want to win the game. Strength, 3 of Cups. Page of Wands. And the thing is, it's like, it seems so good. It seems like, yeah, this is great. This is amazing. We're all on the same page. I feel so light. See, it's already so much better than the last time, right? 3 of Cups coming out twice. Yeah, we're laughing. There's so much joy. We're finally back how it was at the beginning, like the early stages. This is it. Chef's kiss. See, I knew this time would be different. Right? 3 of Cups. This is the wackiest reading. I'm like, okay, 3 of Cups. Let's look at where are we at? 34 minutes. I gotta go soon. 3 of Cups. Here we got the lovers, right? You're like, this my soulmate. You my soulmate. I love you. You love me. Oh, and then 8 of Cups. So why you walk away? Why you run away? We had such a great time. You know, we really had the best times. We had the best laughter, right? We had the laughter card from earlier. We laugh our asses off. You know, you get me, I get you. We have the same sense of humor. Always have a blast. Why you gotta walk away? We were just having a good time. 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords, because someone needs to break. Someone's like, I'm burnt out. I have fun, but my gosh. Oh, I'm tired. So look, 4 of Swords, Page of Cups. Someone's like, hey, ring, ring, ring. And there's someone sleeping. But why aren't you answering? I'm tired, I'm sleeping. Okay, I don't know. I'm like, anything else about the 3 of Cups? The Star. Yeah, it's like, okay, wish come true. Deep hopes, desires. Everything you ever wanted is here. Can't complain. Can't complain. Emperor scene, you're like, see, I persisted. I showed up. I remember when we had the Emperor from the other card, from the other deck, and I was like, it's like you're building that bridge. You're like, I'm gonna be delusional. I don't know exactly how or when, but I just know. I just know it. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna make a solution to this. And here we got the Emperor again. It's like, yep. Ace of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Like, okay. Showing like things are moving in a good direction. Okay, so 2 of Wands. Let's take a look. So now you have to make a decision. Right? You took a little breather, had a little setback. So you chose yourself, or it looks like this led to some sort of like independence, trusting your intuition, just getting back on track. Then you started something new that kind of is like picking up what you left off, or it's kind of like reignite the flame, reignite a wound, but it's going good so far, right? Looking like, oh, this time is different, right? Maybe this time leads to healing. So 2 of Wands. What the fuck? Strength in reverse, but you're just like face palm. Why, Libra? Look at this. 2 of Wands in the reverse. You're like, what the fuck? What's the matter? I'm sorry I'm laughing, but like, this is the weirdest reading. 2 of Wands for Libra. Because now it's like, why are you quitting? Are you just self-sabotaging? I didn't talk about that with the 5 of Swords, right? He's hurting himself. He's taking that blade. No one's pushing him. No one's forcing him. He's sacrificing himself. Is that what you're doing here? We have the 3 of Cups. Oh. You are thinking of what could go wrong. This fell out on the Fool and the 5 of Swords. It's the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So you're pushing this away. 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. And then the 5 of Pentacles. So you're pushing this away. Okay, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. I'm just reading the cards, but so. Oh, I just accidentally flipped this Knight of Wands reverse. Where are we at? I gotta go, you guys. Gotta go. But let's talk about this. Yeah, it's kind of like the path has been highlighted. You know what feels good. You know what feels enjoyable, brings you pleasure. It seems nice. Seems like an improvement. And now you're like thinking of what could go wrong. In ways that you might be disappointed, or you're like overthinking how others look at you or perceive you, or you might feel either you are running away from this, or others are running away from this. I don't know, but it just feels kind of like after a good time, now there's regrets. Or you feel something's out of reach. Or you're feeling annoyed. But then the Six of Pentacles is a card of balance and reciprocation. What you put out, it comes back to you. And like, you know, there's this nice flow. But then we have the Two of Pentacles, which is like, you're wishy-washy, you haven't made up your mind. One day it's yes, the next day it's no. Maybe it's not even just like, even throughout your day, from morning to night, you're like flip-flopping between two different realities. Okay, yes, this is it. I want this. Oh, maybe not. No, I can't. Or no, I'm not ready. Or I need to heal. Or like whatever the fuck, what ways it could go wrong. It's like you get flip-flopping. That's gotta be so. Right now, the scales, the Libra scales are like, they are having trouble balancing. Hermit, and then the Five of Pentacles. And where does this come back to? Your inner world and whatever instilled beliefs you have surrounding lack. Whether that's about money, whether that's about relationships, love, your self-worth. Like, this comes down to your beliefs about yourself and how you're experiencing that in your day-to-day reality. That's what this comes down to. And that's what we saw when we first clarified this Five of Pentacles. And it was pointing back to you. And self-doubt or questioning. Am I on the right path? Did I make the right choice? Is this really my intuition? Can I really trust this feeling I'm getting, the energy I'm picking up on, the dreams, the downloads, my initial reaction? Oh, I don't believe it. I can't. Or you know, giving benefit of the doubt or whatever, making excuses, whatever the fuck. I don't know. This hopefully makes sense to whoever this is for. I mean, I hope it is for no one. Hope this is for no one. But no. Yeah. Huh. I don't have anything else I could really give you right now. I gotta be honest. 42 minutes. I have to go. But you gotta figure this out one way or another. Coming aware. Oh yeah, okay. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this, but thank you so much for being here. If you made it this long, I really appreciate you. And yeah, I'll see you around. Have a beautiful day, and private readings are available down below. I'll see you later, Libra. Take care.